Alright, let's see if everything is in order. Okay. Part 1 is done. Let's go to part 2, which is setting up everything else. What are you gonna do? But give me a second, I'm still setting up. There. All right. Yasashi, welcome to the stream. Pop-out chat, live chat, and we're live. Alright, let's do this. What's up guys, the Keyblade Soulord here, and welcome back to Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair. Last time, something happened in Nagito. It's like he was tortured or something. Who could have done this to the ultimate lucky student? The guy that pissed us off and at the same time helped us during the cases. Well, there's only one way to find out, so without further ado, let's start this. We didn't find too many clues, so we'll have to rely on our instinct. All we have is the torture wounds, the burned rope, the survival knife, the mysterious bloodstains missing on the left hand, the duct tape, the spear, the plushie that has blood on it, the blood on the girder that somehow got there, Monokuma Palace, an oil lighter, an empty free player, Sonia's account about the fireworks, Monokuma's account about Monokuma that he knew that the bombs were fake, Monomi's notebook, the gas mask and gloves, the piece of blue paper, the poison, and the academy file that were all on Nagito's room for some reason. That's all we found so far. Let me just check the pad real quick. Alright. Without further ado, the difficulties to stay. Alright. Let us find out what happened in Nagito, here and now. Let's do this. Let the class trial begin.
Now then, let's begin. During the class trial, you will present your arguments. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. I'll punish everyone beside.
Yeah, I know. The basic of... Huh. Monomi looks determined.
Monomi? My cute little sister? You're awfully quiet. What's happened to you?
Is she okay?
You've ascended the ladder of adulthood and reached the moon? Because you're a rabbit?
Really?
Chesto!
What the heck? She's still not affected.
One more time!
What the heck? Monokuma!
Jeez! How about this one? This will be my final blow!
Wow. Monomi's still standing strong. What is up with her then?
It's useless.
Please stop! I feel bad for Monomi.
You're right. Now's not the time for me to horse around with Monomi. The class trial
Red
has
Panther,
started
welcome.
after all.
Alright
The
then.
victim this time is Nagito, who is attempting to reveal the traitor for everyone's sake.
Which is a mystery in itself.
Who in the world killed him? I'm so curious.
That's what everyone wants to know.
If he was killed for trying to reveal the traitor, that traitor is obviously the killer. They were trying to shut Nagito up.
No, that might not be it.
Huh?
Huh?
Are you trying to protect the traitor? They didn't call out when we were in danger. Wait. Don't tell me you're the traitor.
Don't say something so stupid! There's no way in hell I'm the traitor!
Yeah, I wouldn't believe Kazuichi be the traitor.
Now that's more like it! Why don't you guys hurry and start arguing already?
Let's find out then. But who could have... The traitor and the killer who murdered Nagito? Are they the same person, or... Oh boy. What are we gonna start with here? Torture wounds, survival knife, duct tape, monicum of plushie, panels, and oil lighter. Okay, let's hear every statement first.
The killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
Hang on, let's hear it.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
So that's why he was so beat up.
Hang on.
What were they trying to find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place.
Not really.
So, the suspect is whoever found the bomb first.
That was Fuyuhiko.
I don't think so.
I found it by coincidence. There's
Wait,
no way I'd torture someone.
hold on. If you wanted to spill the beans, why was the duct tape in his mouth?
The killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut him up.
Hang on.
I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
Here we go.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
No, that's wrong.
If you wanted information out of Nagito about it torturing him, they wouldn't have covered him with duct tape.
But Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape.
Exactly.
So he wouldn't have been able to confess anything. If he was being tortured for information, they wouldn't have taped his mouth like that.
I'm prepared.
What, already? Jeez! We just started!
I just realized it. It's a trap.
Trap?
Stupid Hajime. You got caught in that trap.
What do you mean stupid? Kazuichi, what are you thinking? We just started and already we have a rebuttal showdown. Hang on, let's hear this first.
Like you said, if Nagito's mouth was taped shut, you obviously assume he couldn't talk, right? But that was the trap. They wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated. I can't back down!
I'm really sure that was it.
But if you tape his mouth shut, how is he supposed to answer anything?
Exactly!
Pay attention, this is how... First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location.
Okay, wait.
Then, after they killed him, they duct taped his mouth shut.
No, that can't be it.
Whew, that was close, you guys. Thanks to me, you guys didn't get caught in the trap.
Hang on, that wasn't it.
Pay attention.
Hang on, because if you recall, he had duct tape only... The blood stain was only on the duct tape, not underneath the duct tape.
This is how it went. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location.
No.
Then, after they killed him...
Allow me to cut
There
through
we go.
those words.
That was easy. But yeah, why duct tape after killing him?
No. There's no doubt Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he was beat up.
Yep.
What did you say?
Who cares about the duct tape? We might as well settle this with rock, paper, scissors.
No, Akane.
We don't need to play a game. It's clear the duct tape was on his mouth before the torture even began.
Why do you always side with Hajime? Do you have a crush on him or something?
Really, Kazuichi? Are you in elementary school or something? Exactly.
You were with us when I peeled the duct tape off Nagito's mouth, right? The blood on Nagito's face wasn't under the duct tape, remember?
It was only on
Blood
top
on
of
his
it.
face came from his arm wounds, which means the duct tape was on his face before his arms were even wounded.
And the duct tape had a lot of crinkles around his mouth. He must have been struggling to open his mouth under the duct tape.
Exactly.
Perhaps the duct tape was used so he wouldn't be able to scream. Then it's like I said at the beginning. The tape wasn't for torture. It was to keep his mouth shut.
However, if they wanted to seal his mouth, they did not need to hurt him with such ferocity.
They probably had a deep grudge against Nagito.
I mean,
Then, are you saying the killer was trying to make him suffer?
jeez.
If so, it's friggin' crazy. Did they go psycho or something?
No,
Tell
they
me
didn't
about it.
just go crazy. Whoever did this must be one crafty bastard. If not, they wouldn't have taken the time to set fire to the crime scene and destroy all the evidence.
The warehouse fire was for destroying evidence?
What other reason could there be?
Can't think of any other reason.
But who could have done that?
That's true.
When the fire occurred, everyone in this room was gathered in front of the warehouse.
Yeah. And right after I opened the warehouse door, the flames started burning from the very back.
Yeah, that is a mystery.
Which means it is plausible to think that nobody here set the fire.
The killer isn't one of us. But that's not the case, huh? I mean, it's wishful thinking.
Yeah.
Even if it was only a coincidence, the timing was just too perfect.
Based on the pattern up until now, we should suspect that some kind of setup was used for this.
Yeah, the domino effect.
Like what?
If I recall, there was
I
Monokuma, a
do not
Monokuma
know
lined
that,
up.
But that has been the pattern before.
That's our Miss Sonia. You have such an amazingly high intellect.
Stop being a dreamer.
Alrighty then. Let's think about this based on what Miss Sonia thinks. Is that okay, Miss Sonia?
Damn right it is!
Okay, hearing her say that is amazing. Alright then. Make your argument. I think it's the Monokuma panels, but let's hear everyone's...
The direct cause of the fire was... the oil lighter found at the crime scene, right?
That is the
The
reason.
killer used some kind of setup. He lit the curtain on fire with the lighter.
Some kind of
Right.
setup?
Did they use the oil as an improvised fuse?
No,
They probably just threw the lighter.
they didn't. Got a
Based
trophy.
on the shape of that oil lighter, it can stand upright while the flame is lit.
Yep.
If they tipped over the lighter in some way, it could have ignited the curtain.
Yep.
Some way?
Maybe they used invisible thread.
Nope.
There should have been a way to tip it over with sound waves.
Nope.
Or perhaps opening the door caused intense wind pressure to tip over the lighter.
The opening the door is one thing. I think it's when she says opening the door. Because the Monokuma panels were
The direct
used.
cause of the fire, the oil lighter found at the crime scene.
The killer used some kind of setup. He lit the curtain on fire with the lighter.
Some kind of setup?
Did they use the oil as an improvised fuse?
They probably just threw the lighter.
Based on the shape of that oil lighter, it can stand upright while the flame...
If they tipped over the lighter in some, it could have ignited the curtain.
Wait.
Some way?
Maybe they used invisible thread.
No.
There should have been a way to tip it over with...
Or perhaps opening the door...
Yep.
I agree with that.
Opening the door will let... Opening the door here.
I also
don't worry,
agree that
Jun.
opening the
Don't
door
worry,
is what
Junko.
started the
Killer is
fire.
not spoiling. He's just helping me. Yep.
Just as I thought, it was the wind pressure. A dust devil blown here from glorious Japan!
No.
No, not wind pressure. They probably used the Monokuma panels.
Yep.
A huge number of tipped-over Monokuma panels were found at the crime scene, right? It looked like they were scattered everywhere, but some were laying on top of each other in a single line. Just a single line leading from the warehouse door to the fire's origin.
Yep.
Does that mean anything?
The killer probably arranged those Monokuma panels to create a domino effect.
A domino effect. You mean those tiles kids play with by lining them up and tipping them over?
Yep.
In place of those tiles, the killer used the Monokuma panels. So when we opened the warehouse door, the first panel toppled into the second. And
Yep.
from there, they fell like dominoes until they reached the lighter at the end.
Speaking of which, I do enjoy seeing people doing those domino videos and making like pictures and stuff.
But wouldn't it be obvious that those big panels were falling over?
That's probably why they turned off the lights in the warehouse, so we wouldn't notice them.
Exactly.
So the reason the warehouse was dark was to hide the domino effect.
And one more thing. There was something else the killer did to hide the domino effect, right?
Was it the... Was it the music? That could be the only thing.
I see
see.
Yep, I knew it. The
You were
MP3 player.
talking about the MP3 player, right? That hymn blaring throughout the warehouse masked the sound of the falling panels.
It was like a very depressing music. And apparently Akane is the one that noticed.
That's it. So the strange sound was actually the sound of the panels falling.
But those sounds weren't the only strange thing, right? Looking back on it, it was also strange when we opened the door to the warehouse.
Yeah, Akane had trouble opening the door because something was stuck, was getting the door stuck. Alright then.
Ah, so the door was being blocked by a Monokuma panel.
Are those panels really that heavy?
And when we opened the door, the domino effect started, and the falling panels eventually reached the lighter.
Yeah, and that's how the warehouse caught on fire. At least, that's how it looks.
You don't look so sure.
Huh?
At the time, Akane mentioned that she could barely open the door.
Because the panel was blocking it, right?
Yeah.
But the blocked doorway, there wasn't enough space for a person to fit through, right?
Is that a problem?
It's a major problem. I mean, that door was the only entrance to the warehouse.
That's true. That is very mysterious. The killer couldn't have left.
I see.
That's the only explanation.
If the panel was so close to the door that it could barely be opened, the killer inside the warehouse wouldn't be able to leave, right?
Now that you mention it.
Does that mean they were hiding inside?
Who? We were all outside the warehouse, you know.
That's true. So how?
Based on the patterns up until now, I believe some kind of setup was used.
You don't have to think so hard. There's actually only one person who could have possibly done this.
Huh?
You don't mean...
Wait.
Hajime? What do you mean?
No. Is it Nagito himself?
This is my answer! What if it was Nagito?
No
Why'd you
way.
bring him up? He's the victim, you know.
He wasn't just the victim. Maybe.
Huh?
Not just the victim? What does that mean?
It could
He
possibly
was the
mean that
victim.
he could also be in the...
And he was the perpetrator, too. Maybe.
Are you saying this was a suicide? Don't be stupid.
How could it be a suicide?
His body was covered in torture wounds. Or did you already forget? Are you saying those were all self-inflicted?
Could it?
But Nagito might do something like that, don't you think?
That's
Thinking
not
about
the issue.
Nagito,
He was
it
tied
might
up,
be.
Remember? Even for a creep like Nagito, it'd be impossible for him to tie up his own arms and legs.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, as long as you understand.
It seems we need to discuss how Nagito was able to tie himself up.
Need to
What?
discuss? That's not necessary at all. No matter how much you think about it, it's clearly impossible.
Maybe not, but Nagito is over... Nagito can be crazy. How could it be possible? Let's see. Torture wounds, the burned whoop. Is it the burned rope? Hang on.
To actually tie up your own arms and legs. That's obviously impossible!
Tying just the legs is one thing, but tying both arms would be impossible.
Hang on.
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
How about if you use your teeth?
No.
Or if you use your front tail?
What the hell?
Dirty joke! Is that a dirty joke?
Did she just said that? Did she just said front tail?
To actually tie up your own arms and legs.
Hang on.
That's
Let's
obviously impossible!
Tying just the legs is one thing, but tying both arms would be impossible.
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
Come on.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
How about if you use your teeth?
The burn rope
Or if you
contradicts the
use your
arms and
front
legs.
tail?
Dirty joke! Is that a dirty joke?
Why would she say front tail?
To actually tie up your own arms and legs.
Wow, right on
No,
the first
that's
one.
wrong.
Right the first statement. Okay.
Hold on a sec. Isn't that premise flawed?
What? I mean, it's no mistake that his arms and legs were...
No, it shouldn't have been both of his arms.
One of them maybe, but
The rope on his right arm was completely burnt up. Based on that, you can't say he was tied up.
true that.
That was just burned by the fire. He should have been tied up before then.
What if that was a fake?
Burned because of the fire. Like you said, it might look like that. But that was part of the trap. There's concrete evidence that proves it.
The proof that it... His right sleeve.
I see.
It's not burned at all.
Take a close look at his right sleeve. Even though the rope was burnt up, his sleeve wasn't burned at all. Wouldn't you agree? A
Agreed
burn
there.
like this, no matter how you think about it, is unnatural. That rope was burned in advance so it would look like it was burned in the fire.
Then Nagito's right arm wasn't tied up, right? He was able to move it freely, right?
It was just him pretending.
Yeah, that should be the case.
Hajime, that's awesome! I'll let you cop a feel if you want.
Whoa, Akane, easy there, girl.
Akane, you should not give it away for free. Make sure they pay you first.
Sonia, what the heck? Now you're making her pay for... Never mind.
That's definitely wrong.
Thank you, Fuyuhiko.
Fine. I just gotta get a Benjamin from him before I let him touch me, right?
A bench? What?
That's not what I meant. I'm talking about Nagito.
Oh?
I mean, even if his right hand wasn't tied up, the knife was still stabbed into it, you know?
It's impossible to stab a knife into your right hand with your right hand. Ah, that much is obvious.
That's true.
Hajime, you tricked me! Give me back that Benjamin!
What? Not only did she try to charm me, now she wants the money back? What the heck?
Hold on. There should be a way.
Yeah, there
Hurry
has
up
to be.
and spill it.
If it's something lame, I'll make you give back the Benjamin with 10,000% interest.
Akane, stop with the Benjamins now. Jeez. A way to stab yourself with a... Could it be the plushie? What if, like, the plushie had the knife attached to the... That's the only thing that can explain it.
Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
If he threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall,
That wasn't
could he
it.
stab his hand that way?
Is he a throwing knife expert?
No.
Maybe he propped the knife somehow?
Prop the knife, that's could it
And
be.
slammed his right hand down on it?
I have to agree with
Propped
Chiaki
it onto
there.
what?
If he just propped the knife,
Let's just hear every
he could have
statement
used his
first.
bound left hand.
If you're tied up, your arms won't bend that easily. We don't know if his left hand could even reach his right hand.
Alright. I know what statement I have to concede.
Even if Nagito's right hand, how could he stab his right hand with his right...
If he threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall, could he stab his hand that way?
Is he a throwing knife expert?
Maybe he propped the knife somehow?
Yep.
I agree with
Consenting with Chiaki. Here we go. Alright.
that. The life-size Monokuma plushie. He must have used that to prop the knife.
Yep.
Makes sense. That's why there was a big hole in the plushie's stomach.
And there was
He
blood on
inserted
it
the knife
too.
handle into that hole to prop it up. Then he slammed his hand onto it. If that's it, he had to place the plushie near him. And it also explains the mysterious blood on the plushie.
Yep.
So the blood on the plushie came from Nagito after he stabbed the knife into his own right hand.
Yeesh.
I see. So that's the trick.
But for a moment, I seriously thought Monokuma died or something.
A bleeding plushie is super scary. It's got the same fear factor as a doll whose hair grows too long.
What does he mean?
After stabbing his hand, he no longer needed the plushie, so he cast it off toward the fire's origin point.
He probably thought the fire would incinerate it and destroy the evidence.
That's too bad.
So what do you think now, Fuyuhiko?
Is it possible?
I get what you're saying about the wound on his right hand, but there's still one huge problem.
Yeah?
The spear.
Oh.
Basically, you're saying Nagito committed suicide by impaling himself with a spear, right?
That could be it.
If you think about the order, getting killed by the spear should have been the last thing to happen to Nagito. If that's true, how is that possible? He can't grab a spear with his right hand if a knife is stabbed into it and his left hand was all tied up.
True.
Then he probably took the spear first, and as he endured the pain, he stabbed the knife into his right hand.
I don't think he could handle that.
There is a limit to his constitution.
That's right, Sonia.
If you got penetrated by something so big and thick, you would die instantly.
Okay. Kazuichi realized! What the heck?
I'm sorry, I didn't catch
Oh
all
my
that.
god, he realized it.
Like I said, if you got penetrated by something so big and thick, you would die instantly.
Sonia, stop! Please stop!
Say it one more time. I need you recorded. For a reason.
Can someone please slap him up?
Hey, bastard, you better cut it out.
Thank you, Fuyuhiko. Oh my god. What the heck? Okay, I'm good. What the hell was that moment? Yeesh.
Like she said, in that condition, it's very difficult to stab yourself with a spear.
Right, okay.
It'd be hard to use a
Focus.
spear with a knife stabbed into your right hand while your left hand is tied up.
So you're saying it's impossible?
But no matter what I think, I can't believe Nagito's death was caused by someone else.
I
Hold on.
also agree with that.
There must be a trick.
To think that one of us could kill someone with such cruelty, I could never believe that.
You say you can't believe it? You just don't want to believe it, right?
Stop playing with mind games,
That's why you
Monokuma.
keep getting betrayed over and over again, right? Same goes for this time, too.
You just shut your mouth. It's against the rules to interfere with everyone. If you even think about doing anything, I have a plan of my own.
What is Monami thinking?
Monome's sassing me.
But
Anyway.
it's just as Monokuma said. We've been betrayed over and over again so far. So this might also be the same. Calling this a suicide takes too much for granted, and it's too convenient.
Then are you saying there is a killer among us, Kazuichi?
Of course that doesn't include Miss Sonia and me.
Why only
As
you?
Kazuichi said,
Yeah.
it's true we've been constantly betrayed. But even if I'm betrayed again, I still want to believe in everyone.
Thank you,
No
Chiaki.
matter how many times I may be betrayed, I still want to believe in everyone.
I also want to believe that there's no killer, but suicide is unimaginable.
Do you really think so?
But you said it too. It'd be impossible for him to stab himself with a spear in his condition.
I did say difficult, but I never said impossible. I feel
What
that
if it
there's
is?
some way he could have stabbed himself with that spear.
What kind of way?
I don't know.
You don't know.
It's impossible to figure out by myself. So let's think about it together.
There we go. Chiaki, the voice of
That's
reason
how.
here.
We made it this far up till now.
Everyone, working together.
To find the truth. Alright then. No, I couldn't get her.
Alright, let's do this.
I only got Mikans. Alright. I think the blood on his left hand means something. But let's hear first.
How did Nagito stab himself with a spear? Let's work together and think this through.
That's a cute look.
When the spear stabbed Nagito,
Yeah?
his right hand was covered by the knife, right?
He was only able to move his left hand.
Yeah?
But his left hand was also tied up.
Then that rules out his left hand. If that's the case, the only other way is...
He used his teeth?
No.
Or maybe he used his front tail.
Enough with the front tail!
I know guys have tails that get hard when they're grabbed.
Stop!
What are you saying?
Jeez!
A blushing Miss Sonia is freaking awesome!
Really, Kazuichi? But yeah, he may have been holding the spear somehow with his left hand.
How did Nagito stab him? Let's work together.
When the spear stabbed Nagi, his right hand was covered by the knife, right?
He was only able to move his left hand.
But his left hand was also tied.
Then that rules out his left hand.
No, it did not
that's
rule
wrong.
out. Because his left hand was holding onto the cord or something.
Hold on. It's still too early to dismiss the possibility that he used his left hand.
Why? I mean, his left hand was tied up, you know?
But there was something off about his left hand.
Yep.
The bloodstain on the palm of his hand. Don't you think it looked somewhat strange? He only had blood on the lower area of his palm. Beyond that point, the bloodstain suddenly cuts off, right?
Yep.
When the blood splattered, that's as far as it reached, right?
That settles the description of that bloodstain. But it's not the only unnatural bloodstain. Look, there's
Yeah,
blood
on the back of his hand.
around the middle joints of his fingers.
Like you said, it looks like an unnatural bloodstain, but what's wrong with that?
He was holding on
We
to
might
something.
need to think and use our imaginations for a bit. If there's blood on his palm and the back of his hand, what was his left hand doing as the blood splattered?
He was holding on to something. He was gripping.
I see! When the blood splattered, he was probably gripping with his left hand. That's why there's such a strange-looking bloodstain on his palm and the back of his hand.
Yep.
Was he grabbing his front tail?
Enough with the front tail, Kakane!
Perish the thought! He was obviously grabbing the spear.
Now that you mention it, compared to the rest of his body, the wounds on his left arm are pretty mild.
Yep.
He probably made his wounds mild on purpose, so he could keep his strength while he gripped the spear.
But even if he held the spear with his tied-up left hand, it'd be impossible for him to stab himself.
Not if he was holding the cord.
Hey, Chiaki, what do you think?
Well, Chiaki?
Hey, don't tell me you're getting sleepy.
At times like this, you should always strike from a good angle. Just like fixing an old TV.
Oh, I got it. Maybe.
You got it?
Really?
Yeah, like I thought. It's no mistake that Nagito was gripping the spear, I think. However, what's important is what section of the spear he was gripping.
Yep. He was holding onto the cord.
I see!
There we go.
That's it. Instead of the handle, Nagito must have been holding on to the cord. There was a metal weight at the tip of the cord, but there were bloodstains on that part too. Plus, the joint between the weight and the cord had a bloodstain shaped like it was cut off by something.
Yep, by his
Is it the
hands.
size of that cut-off section? About the same size as a human fist?
Ah, you're right. So this is the part Nagito was gripping, huh? And then the blood that was supposed to end up here
Yep,
ended up getting on Nagito's left hand.
exactly.
But why is it so important to know which part of the spear he was gripping?
You're not gonna say he gripped the tip of the cord, swung the spear around, and stabbed himself, right?
No.
That is where the clue to solve this mystery resides. Right, Chiaki?
Yep.
I am sorry. Of course this mystery will not be solved that easily.
It has to be from the girder. Maybe the spear was holding on top of the girder, and Nagito just simply let go.
It seems we are stuck. Shall we have tea time?
Really?
At a time like this, how about we stick to the plan to think one step at a time instead of expecting the answers all at once?
That's a long plan name.
It
One
is.
step at a time. What does that mean?
All right.
Let's focus on the spear first. Namely, where it was and how it was positioned just before it impaled Nagito.
Exactly.
It was positioned.
Because if you recall, the spear is like vertically into his stomach. Please tell me it's not a. It's gonna be a. Oh, it's a logic dive? Okay, better. Thank goodness it's not a Hangman's Gambit. Alright, let's do this. This is actually my favorite minigame. Unlike Hangman's Gambit. Okay. Whoa, okay. That almost got me. Darn it! That came out of nowhere. Alright. Alright, question 1. Where was the spear just before it impaled Nagito? Above Nagito. There we go, I got it. Whoa, now we have moving obstacles? Whoa, okay. That almost got me. Okay, now it's a little more challenging. There we go. Question 2. Besides the spear, what else was above Nagito? A ceiling girder. A ceiling girder. Girder. There we go. Okay, better be careful. Whoa, whoa, okay. That almost got me. Come on. Whoa, okay. I'm going in that direction. Zigzag. There we go. Question 3. What item connects both the spear and the ceiling girder? The spear's cord. There we go. All answers were in the yellow. I couldn't even move there.
It's all coming together.
There we go. Who's Fred Willard?
The spear impaled Nagito as he was laying face up. It must have been perpendicular to him just before that.
Yep.
Perpendicular? In the middle of the air?
If Nagito did that all by himself, did he have some sort of ESP?
No.
That'd be awesome, but he probably used the ceiling girder directly above him.
Yep.
Nagito probably slung the cord over the ceiling girder, and using that as a support. He hoisted the spear directly above him.
Yep.
And if Nagito let go of the cord, the spear would have fallen and impaled him while he was laying face up.
Exactly.
I noticed a slight red streak on the ceiling girder. It probably got smeared there during the setup.
The blood on the cord probably rubbed off on the ceiling girder as the spear was falling.
Yep.
So, how about it? Using this method, Nagito could have impaled himself with the spear.
Are you serious? He really committed suicide? Like that?
He probably chose that spear so he could commit suicide like that.
Wow.
If someone else did this, there's no reason they'd go to all this trouble just to kill someone with a spear.
I agree. When I was investigating this case, I kept thinking over and over how strange it was.
It really was strange.
Why did the killer use the knife and the spear so differently?
So you're saying he needed to use that spear to pull off his trick?
Wait, who's Fred Willard?
Then, this is for real? He really committed suicide?
Well,
Every single wound on his body. That was all him?
that's the only
Not just
explanation.
that. He did all that while he was gripping the spear?
Yeah.
That
Yeesh.
spear should not have stabbed Nagito until the very end. Which means Nagito wounded himself while he was gripping that spear, right?
Did he put the duct tape on his mouth too?
He probably
That's
covered his own mouth so we wouldn't hear him screaming in pain.
That's probably
Did he
the
go that
issue.
far?
Jesus.
That's beyond crazy. Why would he do that to himself?
He was probably trying to get us to make a mistake. By
My
committing
God.
a suicide that looked like a murder, he was trying to steer us toward the wrong answer. His goal was to get us all executed.
And that's why he stabbed himself over and over again?
My God, he's crazy.
Did he want us to die that bad?
That's messed up. That's seriously so messed up.
Yeah, that's our Nagito.
Yep.
However, there is one thing I still do not understand. He said he would reveal the traitor, right? Whatever became of that?
He was probably planning to kill the traitor along with the rest of us.
So why did he not just do that in the first place? If he had no qualms with killing everyone, he did not have to cause a bomb scare to reveal the traitor.
I bet the bomb scare was part of the strategy behind this trick.
Someone's
He
got
made
a
us
point.
split up and search for a bomb so none of us would have an alibi. He created a scenario where any of us could have killed him.
He tried to make us doubt each other. And tried to hide the truth behind his suicide.
Did he cause a bomb scare for
Have I
that
seen
reason
Wally?
alone?
Yes, I have seen it.
He's a fucking bastard who killed himself for his delusions of grandeur. It's not that unthinkable.
You are right, I suppose.
Yeah,
Guess.
it appears we've come to a conclusion. Bastard Nagito committed suicide. It was all done by him so we'd be executed.
Hold on.
That should be okay, right? Right?
What? You're not satisfied yet?
No, I agree that Nagito killed himself, but I feel like there's something that doesn't make sense.
Oh boy.
It's probably just my imagination.
What if there is something that doesn't make sense? Huh.
So what are you gonna do? Is it okay to proceed with the voting time?
What do you think, Akane?
Well, there's no doubt Nagito's death was a suicide. Oh well, I guess my gut is
Hang on,
wrong
hang on.
sometimes.
You are right. It is not as though we can draw any other conclusion.
Hang on, I think there's something more to it.
Then it's okay to end it here, huh? That means we're done with this last class trial and we can leave this island, right?
I don't think so.
It's okay to reach such a happy ending, right?
Then it's okay? It's okay to say, you've decided on the killer? Understood. Then
Wait.
voting time.
No, hold on a sec.
Hold on. Why?
Sorry, just a little more. I want you guys to wait just a little more. I can't help but feel like there's still something we overlooked.
That's true.
Like who the
This feels
traitor
way
is?
too quick.
But the issue here is who killed Nagito, right? Even if we identify the traitor, the conclusion won't change.
That's true, but
The mystery isn't just about who the traitor is.
Huh?
No matter how you look at it, Nagito's death is a suicide.
Yeah?
But I'm a little worried, you know? I'm worried about starting the voting time while there's still a mystery.
That's true.
Hey, what do you mean it's not about who the traitor is? What kind of mystery is left?
There's just one thing that doesn't make sense. And it relates to Nagito's death. Plus, it's something even Nagito couldn't influence. He couldn't even tamper with the evidence for it.
True that. Something related to Nagito's death, and it's something that even he couldn't have messed with.
You're gonna keep going? Here I thought we were finally finished.
Hold on, there might be something more to it. A piece of evidence that even he could mess with. The Monokuma file proves it? Kind of think of it. It says about his wounds and everything, but it doesn't exactly say which one is the killing blow.
I see!
Right?
is it about the Monokuma file?
Yeah, that's it.
Huh? There was something suspicious in the Monokuma file?
Because, yeah, according to the Monokuma file, it doesn't exactly say the cause of death. It says all the wounds and everything, but not the cause of death. That's the important thing here. Oh, hell no. Hate this thing. At least the first letters are right here. Too many letters. There's way too many letters here. What the heck? Wait, what the heck? Calm down. This isn't even fair. Come on. This is not even fair. This is a cluster. My God, what the heck?
I got it.
Jeez.
In this particular case's Monokuma file, there's no specific cause of death.
Exactly. It shows all the wounds, but not the cause of death.
Isn't that weird? Until now, the files always specified the cause of death.
But the cause of death is obvious, is it not? The spear in Nagito's stomach. It is obvious just by looking at it that it was the cause of death.
I mean, that could be it, but it doesn't really show it.
To write about.
Well, Monokuma,
I plead the fifth!
There he goes again!
Oh boy.
I'm so appalled that I have nothing to say.
But even during Gundam's case, and before during Nikon's case, the thing he purposely omitted from the Monokuma file was always the most important mystery in the case.
Yeah, the
Are you
cause
saying
of death.
that applies this time too?
Hold on a sec. Then, are you saying there's more to Nagito's death?
Yeah.
Are you suggesting, again, that his death wasn't a suicide?
You guys were the ones who said it was a suicide in the first place.
No, I don't think it's a mistake to call
Yeah.
Nagito's death a suicide,
But there's more to it.
it's not just a suicide. Come to think of it, did Nagito really commit suicide just to get us all killed?
are you sticking up for him?
No.
That's not what I meant. I mean it in a bad sense.
Yes.
Bad sense?
I just remembered that his malice always defied our expectations. And that concerns me.
That is true.
For example, would that malice just end here?
Nagito is a dick, yes, but usually his thing has meaning behind it.
Did Nagito's malice drive him to risk his life for a truth we'd reach this easily? I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about, you know?
Exactly.
How interesting! You sure do believe in Nagito, huh? Because you believe in his malice, you continue to suspect his malice. I see. I guess that's what passes for friendship these days.
Shut up,
Not
Monokuma.
friendship.
What should we do, you guys? Should we proceed with the vote? I
It's too
think we
soon.
should keep going until everyone is satisfied,
Yes.
even if it's just to be safe.
You are right. We only get one chance to vote after all.
Yeah, we don't want to make another Pecco scare.
Just to be safe, huh? Guess I have no choice. If that's the case, I'll do my best to go along with it.
Better solve all the mysteries first before reaching a
This is
sudden
friggin'
abrupt
annoying.
end.
But if you guys say you're doing it, there's no way I'm gonna back out.
Hey, Monokuma, you heard us. The voting's gonna have to wait!
We've come this far. Let's work hard till the very end. If we work together, everything should be all right.
All right
That's
then,
what I
let's do
believe.
this.
Oh, splendid. You guys are so splendid right now. That's right. If all your hopes are united, no despair can shake you.
Exactly. The absolute hope that can overcome any despair. Yeah, this might be the thing Nagito wants. Alright. Monokuma's laughing, and that's the end of part 1 of this trial. We're not ending it just yet.
No.
Man, my heart was racing like crazy when I thought the voting time was gonna start, but... Well, if you think about it rationally, there's no way it was gonna happen. We haven't done this bit yet. Most of the players probably figured that out too. You're the only one who didn't know. Isn't that right, Monami? Hey, how much longer are you planning to sulk? Let's get along like we always do. Alright, you passed. Friendship is measured by how long you can stand the silence when you're all alone with someone else. So, Monami and I are the bestest of best friends. Don't say such stupid things. I hate you so much right now. Enough! Why do I have to be hated that much? Besides the fact that you snap at me like that, I don't trust you at all. Not even a teensy tiny 1mm bit. How sad. Distrusting your friend is more shameful than being betrayed by that friend, you know? We aren't even friends in the first place. Then as your older brother, let me say this. You're not even my brother. It's sad to live a life without friendship. That's even sadder than watching a high school rom-com full of guys. Well, there may be some demands for that. But I fell for it! I totally took the man bait. Oh boy. Explorers of Time is a great game, Thomas. Believe me. Alright. We're back in the trial. Let's get back to it.
I'm Monami. By now, there's nothing more for me to say. Anyway, my chest is full of pride right now. Everyone is united against despair. They're totally awesome. That's why I'm gonna fight too.
All right,
I
then.
will fight the only way I can. I'm gonna show that guy my fearsome retaliation. That's basically it.
All right, then. Let's do this.
So if we're working together, where do we start? With the cause of death missing from the Monokuma file?
Why don't we try removing all our preconceived notions before we discuss this?
Okay.
In the beginning, our discussion advanced by assuming Nagito's death was caused by the spear. It's better to confirm if there are any other possibilities. That's what I think.
Other possibilities.
Other possibilities.
There's something other than the spear killed Nagito. All I can think of is the knife stabbed into his hand, but...
That couldn't be
That
the
was
cause of
definitely a
death.
gruesome wound, but it wouldn't be the fatal wound, don't you think?
Exactly.
If you think the cuts on his legs and left arm aren't the fatal wounds...
Are we finished already?
I feel like... it's possible that we overlooked something.
Yeah, it is.
Then let's bring up whatever we can think of, one after the other. That might clear some things up.
All right, then.
Exactly. We should cooperate at a time like this.
Good thinking, Akane. Let's think about possibilities. All right, then. Wait, what if the poison?
Let us consider a different fatal wound.
All right, let's hear every statement first.
It's not the knife in his right hand, right? It's not the other wounds, right?
It couldn't be.
With all those wounds. Maybe he simply bled to death.
That's a possibility.
There's no way he burned to death.
No, that's not
Was the
possible.
cause of death something that cannot be seen?
Something
If
that
it's something
cannot
that can't be seen, maybe he choked himself with a sleeper hold,
Really?
or liquefied his guts with a body blow.
No.
Just thinking about it, that's already a horrible death.
All right, I think I know what to point out.
Let
Something
us
that
consider
cannot
a
be
different
seen.
fatal wound.
It's not the knife in his... It's not the other wound. With all those wounds,
think it's
maybe
the
he
poison.
simply bled to death.
There's no way he burned to death.
Was the cause of death something that cannot be seen?
Stupid. There we go.
I agree with that.
The poison that it cannot be seen.
That's it. I totally forgot about that possibility.
Yep.
If the cause of death was something we can't see, then we have to consider poison as a possible method.
Yep.
It is true that poison is not something we can see, but why did you bring that up all of a sudden?
Because we found
I
poison in his
remember
cottage.
When I went to investigate Nagito's cottage, I discovered something really strange.
Yep.
Inside the refrigerator, I found a bottle of Monokuma's special poison.
Poison?
Yep.
Additionally, that's a poison made specifically for killing. I see. Now that you mention it, There's no way a toxin like that doesn't relate to the case at all.
Yep.
If poison was the cause of death, it would not leave an obvious wound on Nagito's body.
Exactly.
However, it's common for blood blotches.
Yeah, I've seen the
to appear
death
on a
battle.
body that's been
I really
poisoned.
wanted Jake Long to win, but whatever.
I see. You sure seem to know a lot about medicine.
What does that mean?
He's a Yakuza.
But even if blood blotches appear, if the body was already covered in blood, there's no way we'd notice them easily, right?
Yeah.
Did he wound his body just to camouflage them?
That's also a possibility.
But still, both of Nagito's hands were full. So how would he drink poison?
His left
I don't think
hand
he
was tied up and
drank
gripping the
it.
spear, and his right hand had a knife stuck in it.
If it was a slow-acting poison, it is possible he consumed it in advance.
It's not a slow
The
acting
warning
one.
label on the bottle explicitly states the effect is instant.
Then it's impossible. Both his hands were full just before he died.
And this is when the hardtail appears.
Enough with the tail!
You're totally overvaluing that tail.
His mouth was covered
Jeez.
with duct tape, you know. If he wanted to drink poison, how'd he get it past his lips?
What if
There's
it was...
no way he could have drank the poison. It might be impossible. Just kidding. It's not like we're out of possibilities yet.
Oh, Chiaki.
Are there any left?
Hell no! No matter how you slice it, he was totally killed by that spear.
Since we've already ruled
Hang
out
on.
so many possibilities, it might be easier to think about what really killed him. Operation Elimination Method.
Yep.
The hint should be written on the poison's warning label. Maybe.
Let's see. If I recall, another way to use the poison is by evaporating it. And it's very dangerous when vaporized. Yeah, exactly. Maybe the high heat caused it to vaporize. Logic dive again. Here we go. Love this mini game. Come on. So no sudden appearances. Serpentine. Whoa, okay. Survive that. Hope I didn't go the wrong route. Alright, first question. What state was the poison when it infected Nagito? Gas. It's very dangerous when vaporized. But how would he vaporize the poison? Okay, easy. Oh, what the heck? Hang on, let me try something. Alright. Okay. Okay. What the? Come on. Come on, you can do it. There we go. How did the poison enter Nagito's body? Through his nose. There we go. Almost there. There we go.
It's all coming together.
Let's do this.
What if instead of drinking the poison, we assume he inhaled it?
Inhaled?
Yep.
It's written on the poison's warning label.
Because apparently, though its volatility is low, this victory is very dangerous when vaporized.
Dangerous when vaporized. In other words, breathing in the gas is fatal.
Poison gas! Then all he had to do was breathe it in through his nose!
Yep.
Breathed that poisonous gas inside the warehouse? But if poisonous gas had spread throughout the warehouse, why didn't it kill us?
If I recall, there's something about. Hold on, let me take a look at the poison. There's something else that says there. Breaks down in minutes. And it's very susceptible to hydrolysis. Hydrolysis, if I recall, that it disappears quickly because of the sprinklers.
I see!
There we go.
The sprinklers in the warehouse. Thanks to those, we didn't inhale that poison gas.
Always the Guildmaster Wigglytuff. What? Huh? Yeah, he is awesome.
The poison gas disappeared because of the sprinklers?
Yep.
It wasn't the fire?
No, it was not. Plus, it's heavier than air.
This was also written on the poison's warning label.
In its gaseous state, it is heavier than air, and it breaks down in minutes, and it's susceptible to hydrolysis. Or hydrolysis.
Of course! Hydrolysis!
Or hydrolysis, that's what it
The
is.
chemical bonds that formed the poison were broken down by the water from the sprinklers!
Yep.
Also, the poison is apparently denser than air, so it probably didn't affect us because we were standing.
But according to...
But Nagito was laying down, so he must have breathed in a whole bunch of it, huh?
Chimchar or Totodile? That's a hard question, but I prefer Chimchar.
If it meets the requirements that well, maybe it's not just a possibility
But I'm a Piplup
anymore.
boy.
Yeah, the true cause of Nagito's death was poisoning.
Yep.
The wounds on his body, the spear in his stomach, it was all to keep us from learning the truth.
So what?
Huh?
We figured out that Nagito died from poison, but so what?
Yep.
In the end, it doesn't change the fact that he committed suicide, right? Then enough already!
Nagito inhaled the poison he prepared and died. Yeah, that still sounds like a suicide.
Well, with this, we have a clearer picture. We've also determined the true cause of death. All right. All the mysteries should be solved now. We should get on with the voting time, right?
Hold on, there's still something
Well,
off about it.
But
What? There's still more?
Not all the mysteries have been solved yet. I don't think that's his motive at all. There has to be something.
Hey, what happened? There's no reason to wonder about that stuff anymore, you know.
What is Nagito's motive in his malice?
There might have been an accomplice.
An accomplice?
Chiaki, what did you just say?
If Nagito committed suicide by inhaling poison that he brought, then why wasn't there anything that looked like poison at the crime scene?
Exactly.
Anything that looked like poison?
That's
If
still a
Nagito
mystery.
brought poison to the warehouse, it's strange that we couldn't find it there.
What would have been left behind is the container.
I see!
It wasn't found anywhere in the crime
Are
scene.
you talking about the container the poison was kept in?
Yeah. If Nagito brought it, it's strange we couldn't find that container anywhere, right?
You
Yes.
can't carry around poison without putting it in a container?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
written on the warning label.
It says right there, keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cool place in a glass or plastic container away from sunlight.
The container probably melted in the fire.
It's probably plastic or glass, right?
Yeah,
There's no way it'd completely incinerate.
that's right.
Even the plastic fragments of the fire grenades we used to put out the fire didn't completely burn up, you know?
That's true.
Then, does that mean someone got rid of the container?
So that's why you mentioned an accomplice.
But
That is impossible! I mean, an accomplice? It is just too...
Like,
Hold
does
on.
that really matter all that much? I mean, even if he had an accomplice, it doesn't change the fact that Nagito still committed suicide.
jeez,
Someone might have accidentally took it away from the crime scene.
I don't think
Ah,
so.
you're right! You're totally right! That's totally it!
Right? Isn't it okay to close this case yet? I'm not in the mood for unexpected twists.
It can't be that easy. I don't want to doubt anybody.
That's no good.
Huh?
Yeah.
I feel like Nagito is seeing through us. By calling this Nagito's suicide, we're trying to take the easy way out so we don't hurt anyone else. But if Nagito was here right now, he'd probably be sneering at us.
He's right. Damn, the fact that Nagito is...
He'd probably say something like, "So that's the extent of your hopes."
So Nagito's ghost is whispering to you, huh?
Damn it, I can't believe this. Even after death, he's annoying.
The power of friendship bursts beyond death, huh? A fiery outcome like this is right out of a teen manga. Still, that's pretty messed up.
Tell me about it.
You just be quiet.
I get what you're saying, but in the end, the reason he died is still the same as before, right? Even if we solve this mystery, the conclusion won't change at all.
I mean, it'd be a suicide regardless, right?
But there has to be more to it.
Even if there really was an accomplice, is there any reason we should take the time to figure out who it is? Like Fuyuhiko said earlier, it is possible that somebody accidentally removed the poison from the crime scene.
But I just can't imagine ending this by turning our backs on the truth.
Yes.
Fine, okay? There are some things we're better off not knowing. And we probably just didn't notice it. Like maybe the container was hiding with the fire grenade fragments.
Wait, what did you just say, Akane? Hold on a minute. No. Could the poison be... Could the poison be one of the fire grenades? Oh, not again. Alright, super quick then. Damn it. Give me that A, give me that E. There's an A, I need an A. Need a D now. Okay, we didn't get too much trouble in this one.
I got it!
Okay. Alright.
I see. I got it!
Yes.
Huh?
The fire grenades! Nagito put the poison inside one of the fire grenade canisters and transported it to the warehouse.
Exactly.
He used one of the fire grenade canisters?
Yeah, the container with the poison in it wasn't secretly taken away by someone.
It was hiding among the fire
it was in the container
grenades.
that didn't need to be taken away in the first place. As long as he put the poison in the same container he brought to the warehouse, it can be hidden with the other fire grenades we used, so there's no need to dispose of the container later.
Exactly.
That bastard. He totally knew we were gonna throw those fire grenades.
Which means, did Nagito exchange the contents of a fire grenade?
Which explains the gas mask and the gloves.
Yeah, that has to be it.
When I first discovered those fire grenades, I tried to study them a little bit, but the canister was completely sealed shut by a layer of aluminum underneath the lid.
Yeah.
Just have to peel off that seal and swap the insides, right?
Yep.
That is true, but there was no sign he was even at the break room.
Hold on. Did you say aluminum?
Yep.
Could it be?
If so, then there's no mistake. Nagito definitely swapped the contents of one of the fire grenades.
Seriously? That's impossible. Miss Sonia just said
No,
so
we
right
found it
now.
in Nagito's cottage.
Sonia's words are proof that the poison was swapped with the contents of a fire grenade.
Yep.
Huh?
We found the aluminum key. We found the piece of blue paper here.
I can prove it with this.
There it is.
Take a look. We found this under Nagito's bed when we were investigating his cottage.
Huh? That's just a piece of trash.
No, that is not just a piece of trash. The seal I saw on that fire grenade matched this. It is
Yes.
the same aluminum.
You found the aluminum seal under Nagito's bed?
There's
Yep.
more. That's not the only thing we found in Nagito's room. We also found a gas mask and gloves under his bed, too.
Yep.
Did he use those when he put the poison inside the fire grenade?
That's the only explanation.
It's a dangerous poison after all. He took extreme caution when swapping them.
So what's the issue? Nagito put the poison in the grenade canister, brought it with him, breathed it in and died, right? So in the end, he still fucking committed suicide! Enough already!
Hang on.
You're right. If the canister wasn't thrown away, then it just means that there wasn't an accomplice after all.
See, I told you. The conclusion is still the same. Nagito committed suicide. End of story.
Wait a minute.
I admit that there wasn't an accomplice. That was just my misunderstanding.
You're right.
In actuality, the truth is even more horrifying.
Oh my
What
god.
did you say?
Hey, what are you planning to say now?
What if he hid one of the poison-filled canisters among the other fire grenades? It would mean that one of them accidentally killed him.
What the hell? Do you still want to keep going?
Oh my god.
Is this not settled?
It just means that one of them killed
There is
them.
no denying that Nagito's
And they
death
didn't
was
know.
suicide.
No, it's not.
Chiaki?
I'm sorry, but I just realized it.
Realized what?
We know Nagito used the grenade canister to store the poison, so when was it deployed in the warehouse? When did Nagito breathe in the poison? When I thought along those lines, that's when I realized it.
Oh my god.
The horrifying truth?
It probably happened at the same time.
When we all threw the grenades.
I see!
Are you saying it was when we all threw the fire grenades?
Yeah, I think so.
No way. That only
When
means
we all
that...
threw the grenades to put out the fire in the warehouse, the poison was deployed, and it converted to poison gas and killed Nagito.
If that is true, then the person who brought the poison and spread it was...
one of us.
What the heck?
One of us threw the poison grenade that killed Nagito?
Yes.
Hold on a sec. Then Nagito was...
It would mean he didn't kill himself.
One of them did.
You said so yourself! You said Nagito committed suicide!
Then who killed Nagito?
You mean
We don't know.
who's the actual killer, right?
Because we don't know which one had the poison.
Do you know?
Who prepared the poison fire grenade that killed Nagito?
Nagito himself.
I see!
It was Nagito, obviously. We just discussed this a few minutes ago.
Then
Yeah.
who set the warehouse fire that caused one of us to throw the poison grenade?
Nagito as well. Oops. That was my bad.
I see!
I picked the wrong answer by accident.
That was also Nagito.
Hey,
Yep.
how many times are you gonna ask the same damn question?
The next question will be my last. Considering all the facts up till now,
Yep.
why did Nagito set the warehouse on fire?
To make someone throw the poison.
I see!
That's his true intent.
Don't tell me. He set the warehouse on fire just so we'd have to throw the fire grenades?
He set the fire just so we'd put it out? Why'd he do that?
It was a trap.
Exactly.
A trap?
Preparing the poison. Creating a reason for us to throw the poison.
It was all
It was
set
all
up by
set up
Nagito.
It was all a trap to make one of us throw the poison grenade.
Seriously, I'm asking you who threw it.
I don't know. The person who threw it probably didn't know either.
So we never know who threw the grenade.
Could it be? Was that Nagito's trap?
Yes, it was.
This wasn't an intentional murder. This was a murder that Nagito forced someone to do. And
Can't
for that
believe
reason,
this.
he put the fire grenade that he filled with poison with the other grenades. Setting up a murder nobody can solve. That was Nagito's true goal.
Can't believe this.
What? What the hell?
You got the words right out of my mouth, Kazuichi.
Nagito did not commit murder. Instead, he manipulated someone else into killing him?
This is too much.
To do that, he set a trap to force someone to kill him. The poison grenade and the fire were traps. That's why the curtain was the fire's origin point.
Yes.
All the fire grenades we threw at the curtain shattered once they fell to the floor. Because of that, Nagito, who was laying face up on the floor, was able to breathe in the dense poison. And then...
Forced himself to let go of the spear.
Hold on. If that's true, you can't say the poison was the cause of death.
No,
it might be
the
the
effect is
poison's fault he
instant.
let go of the spear, but the actual cause of death could be either one.
No, the poison
Even
is
so,
instant.
the poison is what caused him to let go of the spear.
That's right! Nagito's killer is the one who made him breathe the poison!
Are you fucking serious?
Everyone's...
Was his trap all along.
I can't believe this.
Even the wounds all over his body. It was all to mess with the evidence for what actually happened. His true goal was creating a murder that nobody can solve. He wanted to prove to us that there are mysteries that just can't be solved with educated guesses.
He probably
Can't believe
expected that
this.
his fake suicide would be found out. After all, a mystery that can be solved is destined to be solved in the end. However, he also prepared a mystery that couldn't be solved.
This is too much.
As you solve mysteries and bolster your hope, a huge mystery comes along and slaps you in your faces.
No way.
For those of you who believe there are no unsolvable mysteries, that is when you finally taste despair. Meaning, he used all of the prior class trial verdicts to prepare this trick.
Can't believe this.
Not all mysteries can be solved. Such a devious trick he played on you, as expected of Nagito.
That's totally messed up. That's so fucked up.
It is my fault.
No way.
Because I told you all about the fire grenades. I am so sorry. Please vote me as the killer.
Hang on.
That's not the fucking issue here.
It's not Miss Sonia's fault. This is all Nagito's doing.
But what should we do? How can we even figure out who the killer is?
It's impossible.
It's impossible.
Impossible?
Nagito wanted to create a scenario where we couldn't make a decision. That's why we're at an impasse.
However, Monokuma also does not know who the killer is, right?
Does he?
That's right. There's no way he'd be able to figure that out with just his surveillance cameras. If Monokuma doesn't know, his trial doesn't count. Isn't that right?
You know, I don't actually need stuff like cheap-ass
What?
surveillance cameras or whatever. I know perfectly well what's happening on this island at all times. I know you used the bathroom 3 times yesterday, Sonia. And one of those visits seemed to take a while.
TMI.
Please stop! I will never become queen!
How can you? I'm so jealous. I mean, how can you? have
Kazuichi,
such an
stop
awful
faking
power?
pervy stuff.
So, of course this trial still counts. Do your very best to guess who the killer is.
No way.
Yes, he says. How the hell are we supposed to do that?
One of us could
Giving
have
up all
done
we
this.
can do?
No, it's too early to give up.
Is there any way to figure out who the killer is?
Even though it's just a hunch, it's possible that it's probably... There's one way, I think.
There is one way.
Really? Hey, is it alright if we look at Nagito's crime one more time from the beginning?
I
I
agree.
want to make sure my hunch is correct. Hajime, please.
All right then. Yeah, we need to do the closing arguments first. If we do that, we might be able to figure out something.
I got it. Let's do this then.
All right, let's see if we can figure out something out with this. Alright. First stock. That was easy. This is when you swap the contents, but that's not here. Nothing here. I think this goes... No, this one goes here. Okay, we got the first stock down. So when he puts on the mask... Alright. No, I don't think this one goes here. There we go. Now we can start. Okay. Poison took effect. Fourth stock. There's a lot of stocks. Jeez. Alright. Okay. Last one. This is when he took the aluminum paper. This is when he set up the lighter. And that's it. Here we go.
In this case,
let's do it.
The person who actually arranged this incident was the victim, Nagito Komaeda.
Yep.
He kept a specific item inside his cottage that he needed for his plan.
A poison.
Monokuma's special poison, which he brought with him from the Octagon.
Along with the bomb.
Using the gloves and gas mask that he got from the military base, Nagito swapped the contents of a fire grenade he took from the plushie factory break room with that poison. When he did that, a specific item was left as evidence, the blue aluminum seal on the grenade.
That was under his bed, along with the gas mask and gloves.
Nagito finished making the poisoned fire grenade, took it with him to the factory,
and placed it among the other fire grenades.
And put it back with the rest of the grenades in the break room. The next morning, Nagito appeared before us and declared that he hid a bomb somewhere.
Yep.
While we were looking for the bomb, that's when Nagito headed over to the goods warehouse. In order to set up a fire, Nagito arranged the Monokuma panels in a line going from the door to the curtain and placed an oil lighter in front of it.
Yep.
From there, Nagito set his insane plan in motion. First, he hung the spear that he took from Nezumi Castle from the ceiling girder by its cord.
Not to mention played a loud music.
Then he tied his arms and legs at the back of the warehouse with rope. However, he burnt off the rope on his right arm beforehand.
To make it seem like the rope was burnt.
In doing so, he made sure that only his right hand was free, while his remaining arm and legs were tied up.
Oh boy.
As he gripped the tip of the rope hanging over the ceiling girder with his left hand, he lay down face up, just beneath the dangling spear. But this was just the beginning of Nagito's plan. And then, he did something no one could have predicted. First, he covered his mouth with duct tape, and after making sure he was unable to scream,
he used the survival knife to stab himself.
He stabbed himself with the knife multiple times in his left arm and in both of his thighs. Finally.
Oh, this. Oh, God!
He propped the knife on the plushie and slammed his right hand onto the blade. He didn't just want us to think he was tied up. He also wanted us to think he'd been tortured. Through all this, Nagito never let go of the spear.
Which is still crazy. Oh my god!
His plan still wasn't over. In fact, it was just about to begin. Meanwhile, we finally arrived at the plushie factory and found Nagito's message. After seeing his message, we instantly made our way to the warehouse. But that was part of Nagito's plan. We opened the door to the warehouse, which inadvertently started the Monokuma panel domino effect.
Yep. That's when it hit the lighter and
Panels
caused the fire
fell
to the...
one after another, until they reached the lighter, tipped it over, and ignited the curtain. Shocked by the sudden fire, we rushed to the factory's break room to obtain some fire-extinguishing grenades. We then aimed for the fire's origin point, which was the curtain, and unloaded the entire supply. It never occurred to us that one of those grenades was the poison grenade that Nagito had prepared.
Exactly.
The poison sank to the floor, instantly vaporizing due to the intense heat, and spread everywhere.
And that's when
The poison
Nagito
gas
died.
quickly drifted to the curtain at the back of the warehouse, where Nagito was. Also, Monokuma's poison has a unique quality in which it becomes heavier than air when vaporized. That poison gas completely surrounded the area where Nagito lay face up on the floor. There, Nagito inhaled the poison, and if it didn't instantly kill him, he certainly lost consciousness.
Yep. And then
Which
the
caused
spear
him to let
caused
go of the
the
rope in his
final
left
blow.
hand, and the falling spear plunged into his stomach.
And that's when the sprinklers turned on.
This is all the information related to Nagito's plan. His true intention was to set one of us up as the killer. At this time, we still don't know who the killer is, because the killer wasn't aware they killed someone.
Yep.
Try as we might, we cannot reach that truth.
That was Nagito's trap.
In conclusion, the fact that we can't determine the killer's identity.
Jeez.
This should be the truth behind Nagito's trap.
How about it, Chiaki? Will that help you figure out who the killer is?
Well,
Chiaki?
anything?
Just as I thought. It's impossible, isn't it?
Hang on.
You say we just have to vote for someone?
What Hajime said is probably true. That's part of the reason why I thought it was a little strange. Did Nagito really not care who the killer was?
Huh?
He said this to us earlier.
It's going to be fine, I'm pretty sure. In the end, no way hope can lose. Absolute hope that can break through any despair can never lose in a place like this. I believe in you all and in the time spent together.
That
That's
feeling
true.
of belief is at the heart of his trick.
Yep.
He believed we'd notice the fire grenades. He believed we'd try to extinguish the flames. And he believed we'd fall into his trap. By believing in us, Nagito was able to put his life-threatening plan into effect.
Oh my god.
What do you mean, believe?
And what's wrong with that?
There's one more thing, remember? Something that Nagito believed in from the bottom of his heart. I want you to try to remember what that is.
What was it? His talent.
I see!
He believed in his luck.
Nagito believed in his talent as the ultimate lucky student.
Guess the last thing he could believe in was his own talent.
That's not so strange, really.
Yeah.
Most of us here have been relying on the same thing.
Hang on.
But, in his case, it was pretty remarkable, wasn't it? It almost seemed like he had blind faith in it.
You're
True
right.
that.
The same thing happened when he cleared the final dead room at the funhouse.
Yeah. He believed it. He believed in and used 5 bullets instead of 1. Yeah, it was the same thing when the first killing happened. When he got picked for cleaning duty. He was just that lucky.
But his luck doesn't have anything to do with the case this time, right?
What if it was?
I just thought it was strange that it doesn't connect to anything. He factored in his belief in us, but for some reason he didn't factor in his own luck. No, there's no way. I mean,
Yeah, this is Nagito we're talking about. Could it be?
What did he do?
You know, he wasn't just after anybody. He probably had a target. A target he was aiming for all along. A person to set up as the killer.
The traitor!
Who?
That's the only explanation. He wanted to weed out the traitor.
The target's true identity. Even Nagito didn't know it. That's why he relied on being the ultimate lucky student, and incorporated that luck into his plan. As long as he had his luck, he believed the target he was after would pick up the fire grenade.
You mean he left his plan to luck?
He risked his life for that?
He
He
did.
probably risked his life just so his ultimate luck could decide this.
Who is it? Who's the target Nagito was after?
It's the traitor.
I see!
It's the only explanation.
That's it? The traitor. Nagito was after the traitor, huh?
Then he relied on his luck to weed out the traitor?
Yes.
Nagito didn't know who the traitor was until the very end. All he could do was rely on his own luck.
Then what he said in his video message.
Yeah. You have to use the traitor student handbook.
So he was just bluffing.
Yeah,
That's
he was
probably
bluffing.
true. By that point, his plan should have already been in motion.
His purpose was to weed out the traitor. So even if so it doesn't matter which card could have been used to open that thing.
But if he just wanted to out the traitor, he didn't have to go this far and make that person the killer. Damn it! We're all in a huge bind because of that.
True
It
that.
means he wants us to beat the traitor.
By finding out who the traitor is, our hopes will shine even brighter by overcoming that despair.
Can't believe we're
That's
figuring
something
him.
he'd say.
Yep.
Mon ami, it looks like you've got something you want to say. But you better just keep your mouth shut.
And that concludes my argument. Nagito's plan was to make the traitor kill him. What are you gonna do? Are you guys gonna believe me?
Yeah, we're gonna believe you. But
The
jeez.
only thing we can do is believe.
Yeah.
If we don't, then we'd just be relying on our luck when we cast our votes.
But even if we do believe, what should we do?
How do we find out?
I mean, if we don't know who the target is, there's no way we can even vote.
You are absolutely right. It is hard to think the traitor would reveal themselves now.
If, by chance, the traitor revealed themselves during that bomb scare, what would have happened? Would it have stopped Nagito from acting so reckless?
Jackie?
But they couldn't help it. Even if they wanted to reveal themselves, they couldn't do it because they weren't created to do that.
Chiaki?
What's wrong, Chiaki?
Huh?
Get a hold of yourself!
That's why I want you guys to guess.
You want us to guess?
Wait.
Yeah, I want you to guess.
No.
What? What does that mean?
Who do you think it is, Hajime? Who do you think the Future Foundation sent to infiltrate your group as the traitor?
Why?
A traitor who's not allowed to think that they're different from everyone else.
Why?
A traitor who can only interact with everyone as a traitor.
Why?
Because that's the nature of their existence. They can only
No.
exist as a traitor.
Seriously, why?
Who do you think is the traitor?
No.
Hajime, please.
Chiaki? No. It can't be. No!
It's... you? Chiaki, You're the traitor?
Please! Hold on!
Aw, you totally guessed right. Just as expected.
Can't
Yep,
believe
you're
this.
correct. I'm the traitor. The agent sent by the Future Foundation to hide among you all is me.
No. Not Chiaki!
Hey, Chiaki. Are you being serious right now?
Chiaki is the traitor? That is a lie, right? Surely you must be joking.
I'm sorry. It's the truth.
I can't believe this.
Hey, what are you saying sorry for?
What does this mean? You... Up till now... You've been tricking us?
We were not tricked!
I don't want to believe... Oop, wrong button.
After all, we have been working together all this time. We have been helping each other all this time.
I agree.
Chiaki, being a traitor, being a member of that horrifying Future Foundation, that is obviously a lie.
Please, wait! The Future Foundation isn't what you think it is!
Shut the fuck up! We're talking to Chiaki!
No, I have nothing more to say.
Why?
Because we already know the killer's true identity. So the only thing left to do is vote.
Hold on!
No.
We're not satisfied yet.
If you say you are the traitor, please provide an explanation that will help us understand. We cannot vote until we are satisfied. That is what you said earlier, Chiaki.
Hey, if you're really the traitor, why'd you wait till now to reveal yourself?
It's weird, isn't it? Waiting until right now to out yourself.
It's definitely strange, right? Or rather, why was I able to do that?
Huh?
Maybe... I wanted to protect everyone, no matter the cost.
Chiaki.
Hey, Hajime. Can you do me a small favor?
Favor?
Uh-oh.
Me?
I want you to prove to them that I'm the traitor.
What?
Oh, come on.
What are you saying? Why do I have to do that?
I want to explain everything to you guys, but... as I expected, that's rather difficult. That's why... the only thing I can do is plead with you. I want you to do it. I believe you can prove it.
Can't believe this.
Whether I can prove it or not, that's not the problem. Don't you understand? You may as well be asking me to kill you.
That's basically what she's saying.
There's no way I can do that.
I don't want to kill Chiaki.
I'm very sorry, but this is the only way. So please...
Damn it, Nagito.
Looks like we gotta do what we can. It's not like I believe she's the traitor. There's just no way we can ignore this without confirming it.
If she was just disguised or something, this would have been a heck of a lot easier for us to understand, but...
She's not disguised at all! 'Cause Chiaki isn't the traitor.
Monami?
Too bad. I'm not part of the same group as that girl. I don't know anything about that girl at all.
Monami.
Hey, are you trying to cover for her like that? You suck!
I've always been alone. I have no friends. Anywhere. That's why I have no relation to Chiaki whatsoever.
I think you do.
Hajime, you're going to listen to my request, right?
No.
Chiaki isn't my friend. I hate Chiaki so much.
That's not true, Monami. Her notebook says otherwise.
Hajime, you stupid face! Let's all get along. I won't let you. Let's all get along. First open and mix. I can't lose. Hajime, you stupid face! I won't let you. First open and mix.
Come on.
I'll lower your grades. Disappear. Hajime, you stupid face. Let's all get along. I'll lower your grade. Hajime, you stupid face! Chiaki and I aren't best friends.
Monami's notebook.
This is the end!
You're wrong. Here we go.
When we investigated Nagito's cottage, I discovered a notebook with a new Sami logo on it. That's your notebook, right? The one Nagito stole from you.
Yep.
I don't know. I don't know.
Don't tell me. Is that where the traitor's true identity is written?
No.
That's right! Since I knew something like this would happen, I made sure to bring it here today.
So sudden?
Oh boy.
Give me that notebook!
Yeah, we all thought it was Monami, but
What is this? Is this Monami's diary?
Is the traitor's identity written in here?
Nagito was probably
No.
looking for that too. So that might be why he stole the notebook. But you wouldn't know who the traitor is just by reading this notebook. Of course,
Nagito wouldn't know either.
wouldn't know either.
however,
It's different for me.
You know?
It took me this long. I
yeah,
finally understand.
there was one note that only Nagito and Chiaki would know. Hajime and Chiaki would know, not Nagito.
First of all, this isn't Monami's diary. Apparently she can't write.
Then the one who wrote this is...
Chiaki.
Someone connected to Monami. Meaning, it's not a mistake to think that the traitor wrote it.
If so, is this like a report that the traitor was sending to Monami?
Is
In
it
a way,
evidence
yes.
that they were observing our actions and reporting to Monami?
But how would you know who the traitor is from that?
Because there's an entry written in here that only me and one other person would know.
Yep. It was the final dead room part. There we go.
In the notebook, there was a specific entry.
Yep. Hajime tried to go to the final dead room.
There
But
it is. It's true. I tried to go inside the final dead room, but the only one who knew that.
it was Chiaki. Chiaki stopped them.
That's right. The only person who knew that is Chiaki. That's why Chiaki is the only person who could have possibly written about this.
Yes.
There must be some mistake.
Sonia.
If Chiaki is the traitor, what was all that time we spent with her? Was that all a lie too?
Miss Sonia...
No, it wasn't a lie.
Chiaki is... She is being controlled by Monokuma. That is why we should help her.
Sonia.
I'm not satisfied either. I mean, if you were the traitor, there's no way you do something so stupid when we found the bomb.
That was a bluff by Nagito.
Now that you mention it, Chiaki immediately went to the card reader with her handbook.
She tested it out right away after being told it would only react to the traitor's handbook.
That doesn't make any sense. A traitor would be more cautious than that.
No.
Chiaki probably knew the bomb was a fake. That's why she also knew Nagito's trap was a bluff.
Exactly.
She knew? That is a mistake! That must be a mistake! Why are you saying such things? Do you really want Chiaki to be the traitor?
Do you think we want that?
Of course not.
I will not believe it! I refuse to believe Chiaki is a traitor! There is just no way!
Sonia's distraught.
But then nobody will be saved.
It's just too much. What am I supposed to say here? Let's see what everyone has to say first.
Chiaki is not the traitor!
When we were trying to turn off the bomb, didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
If she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious.
There's no way Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not! The only person who knew it wasn't fake was... me, when I tried to detonate it!
Have you forgotten Monami was
Unless
there?
you know a whole lot about bombs, there's no way you know if it's fake just by looking at it.
Sonia's account proved her wrong.
Chiaki is not the traitor!
When we were trying to turn off the bomb, didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
If she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious.
There's no way Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not. The only person who knew it was a fake was...
Yeah.
me, when I tried to...
That's
No.
not it.
You knew about it. Monami also knew about it.
That's not it. Sonia shouldn't have been the only one who knew it was a fake. Monami was also there when you found out the bomb at the military base wasn't real. You
Yes.
said so yourself.
Is that true, Miss Sonia?
Chiaki heard about it from Monami. That's why she knew the bomb was a fake.
Since I've been found out, I'll just confess. The reason I couldn't tell anyone I knew the bomb was a fake was because if I had said that, I would have had to explain how I heard about it from Monami.
I do not want to hear that!
Sonia. I don't want to believe this either,
Enough
but...
already. Please do not say another word. I do not want this anymore. I am so very tired of doubting people.
Sonia.
And just because she knew the bomb was a fake does not mean we should decide she is the traitor!
Oh my god, Sonia's distraught. Even the music just is so somber about this.
Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor! If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too! After all, I also knew the bomb was fake!
Sonia. I feel bad for her too,
Knowing
but come
it was
on.
a fake isn't the problem. What matters is who told her.
Yes.
What matters is that she heard about it from Monami.
There was someone other than me and Monami who knew that bomb was fake! That someone is Monokuma! Monokuma said so earlier, correct? He knows everything about this island!
No, he doesn't.
Monokuma probably thought it was fake, but if so, you could not Monami and Chiaki were working together!
Alright.
There was someone other than me and Monami who knew that bomb was fake!
Hang on.
That someone is Monokuma!
Hang on, let me see Monokuma's account. He knew all along the bombs were fake, but apparently he never revealed that fact to anyone.
Monokuma said so earlier, correct? He knows everything about this island. Monokuma probably told Chiaki that it was fake beforehand.
No. Monokuma never told anybody about this.
You're right. Monokuma probably knew the bomb was a fake. But Monokuma shouldn't have told anyone either.
Exactly. He never told anybody.
That... Monokuma may have just been lying.
No, he won't lie at times like this.
Exactly.
You already know that.
Hajime, are you going to believe Monokuma over Chiaki?
That's not
That's
it.
not it.
It's just, even if Chiaki is the traitor, is it really okay to vote for her? That basically just means we have to believe in Nagito's luck, right?
That's not it.
Telling us to trust his luck?
Oh my god.
Telling us to entrust our lives to that bastard?
There's no way I can believe in Nagito.
I'm telling you, that's not it. We shouldn't believe in Monokuma or Nagito.
Exactly.
We have to believe in Chiaki.
Huh?
Yes.
Doesn't matter who the traitor is. Even if Chiaki is the traitor, that's not the Chiaki I know. I believe in the Chiaki who's been with us this whole time.
Well said, Hajime.
That Chiaki is saying she wants to protect us with her life. So the only thing we can do is believe her. If we don't, Nobody's going to be saved!
Exactly. I know it's sad, I know it hurts, but we have no choice.
Damn it.
Hey, can you listen to me a little? There's nothing to be sad about, you know? 'Cause this is different from what happened before. Unlike before, you guys don't have to stay alive by doubting someone. You guys can stay alive by believing in me.
Are you telling us to believe in you and sacrifice you? That is just too cruel.
Can't believe
I'm
this.
sorry.
Chiaki!
Monami, I'm sorry too. You're probably gonna get scolded by a lot of different people for this. But still, I want to protect everyone by any means.
Poor Chiaki.
And I'm happy that I'm able to do that.
It's not up to me to decide whether that's right or wrong. However, I believe it's truly amazing that you were able to think like that. We could even call this a miracle.
Hey, what have you two been talking about? Everyone's jaws are dropping, you know?
Stop interrupting. Stop interrupting this wonderful moment, Monokuma.
I know. It's voting time, right?
Hey, Chiaki.
You don't have to worry. Believe in me, and cast your vote.
God damn it! Why did it end up like this?
Everyone's with tears. This is just too much. Final result. I gotta be up again? Come on. Cut me some slack, game. The Hangman's Gambit. It's totally not fair. We have to move forward. We have to believe in her. Time to cast our vote.
Even so.
Can't believe this. Man, I'm pooped. Let's go ahead and announce the results. The traitor from the Future Foundation and Nagito Kamaida's killer is... Chiaki Nanami!
Damn it!
Are you serious? That was correct. The fact that Chiaki was a traitor. The fact that Nagito's crime depended entirely on his luck. Everything was true.
Damn it.
Plus, it means that bastard managed to pull it off.
Congratulations, everyone.
Chiaki.
Damn it.
Stupid. We're not celebrating at all.
Damn it!
Chiaki, let me ask you one more time. Are you really part of the Future Foundation? An agent of the organization that brought us to this island? Is that really your true identity?
I'm sorry I didn't tell you guys.
What?
That is...
I cannot believe it, even though I do not want to believe it. There is no choice but to believe, right?
I'm sorry.
It would have been better if I could have said it sooner, but I couldn't say it no matter what.
'Cause...
I can't betray the Future Foundation. Can't betray?
well...
Even if you want to fly, you can't, right? Even if you want to swim where you please, you can't, right? It is the same for me. Due to the nature of my existence, I will never be able to betray the Future Foundation. What the heck? But in the end, you did something similar. What you did is no different than sharing your secret yourself. You're right.
Why?
Now's not the time to be laughing.
well...
But strangely enough, I don't have any regrets. In fact, I'm somewhat happy. I was able to think I wanted to protect everyone. That is why I feel proud of my actions. Chiaki. You're still saying things I don't get, but if we ask you anything, you're just not gonna answer, right? Like, if we ask why were you in the Future Foundation and stuff.
I'm sorry.
She can't answer us.
That is...
Even if you were a traitor, you never betrayed us. Chiaki, you will always be our friend. Even now. We don't blame you for this. That's why you don't need to apologize. She's right. I can't believe this.
Yeah.
So the traitor was revealed, and Chiaki lost. In the end, it all went according to Nagito's plan, huh?
Like...
About that. Was that really Nagito's goal? Is he really okay to say that he was trying to find the killer and eliminate them? If so, isn't it strange? Strange?
So...
I mean, we nearly lost, right? And if Chiaki hadn't said anything, we definitely would have lost. You raised a good point, that's exactly it. Even though Nagito, he said he would weed out the traitor, he never said he would kill the traitor. Huh?
Yes, indeed.
Congratulations! You successfully stopped Nagito's plan. I mean, Nagito's plan was to reveal the traitor and kill everyone else besides the traitor.
Huh?
Kill everyone else besides the traitor?
Are you
That
serious?
was Nagito's goal? Damn it, even after death, Nagito still pisses me off.
Huh?
Why would he do something like that? Of all the... To form a plan that would only the traitor would survive. Is that bastard really that twisted?
Nope.
It's okay. Okay, what?
Well?
I mean, it's not just Nagito's fault. If the circumstances had been different, he probably wouldn't have taken things so far.
Chiaki!
You really are a kind-hearted person. You think so? Jeez, I wonder where you got your personality from.
Perhaps.
Maybe our dad and our big brother. Don't you think?
Hey! Come
Don't go
on
talking about your
now.
family all of a sudden. That's totally ripping off Teru Teru.
I can't lose!
Then I cannot lose to Chiaki. Just like Chiaki and everyone else. Even if I know it's a fight I cannot win,
Hi-ya!
I must try to retaliate.
Huh?
Retaliate? What?
I will no longer let you do as you please.
Stupid! Stop! What are you doing?
As they say, we shall die together.
What? She sacrificed herself? She self-destructed.
What'd you say?
What is going on?
Huh?
Monokuma, like, died.
No, no!
I'm not dead. Oh, come on! A new fucking wand came out.
Phew!
Oh man, that surprised me. If only I didn't have a spare, I would have died.
I can't lose.
Not yet. I'm not done yet. Hey, wait.
If I don't beat you, nobody can live in peace.
Stop it, I say! I'm sorry, I lose! Forgive me!
Again? Deja vu.
Hey!
Not yet. Seriously, stop it. If you don't stop right now, it's all gonna be destroyed.
I won't forgive
Of course,
you.
I'm doing that so you all be destroyed. I will be the one to protect my students.
I won't let you.
I will protect them with my life. Monami, you...
Hey!
Now then, how many of you are still there? You might as well come out all at once.
Ooh!
How many?
How
Not that much.
exciting.
Not that much. Just around 10 over 60. Wait, what? What did you say?
What?
1 million? What? 1, 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 1 million, 1 billion, 1 trillion, 1 quadrillion? Jump ahead. 1052, 1056, and then 1060. That's 10 of their 60th power. He has that many?
Hey!
After all this, you're still joking around. You sure have quite the daring spirit.
Too bad!
Dad.
Except I'm not joking. What are you even saying anymore? Didn't you see that scene? While you were doing this, my clones are continuously and endlessly created. In the Monokuma manufacturing facility. What? I thought those were plushies. Those were just stuffed animals. That's right. I checked them out with my own hands. They're just plushies.
Damn it!
You're just bluffing. Monami, finish him off.
Hey,
Even if it's just a plushie, as long as you give it Monokuma's personality, it becomes a fully developed Monokuma. What kind of sick... What did you say? There's no way that's possible. That's not even magic. Magic, huh?
Could it be?
Have you already obtained that much power?
Hey!
Oh, hold on. If you bring up magic so suddenly, we're gonna be so confused. Unless you mean magic in a technological sense, we won't understand this at all.
Hey!
What's going on? Don't tell me they're gonna call this magic or something? Well, I don't care how you interpret it.
in the end, even if Monami risks her life or does whatever, it doesn't matter to my army of 10 to the power of 60 strong!
Can't believe
There's
this.
no value in that life you're risking. So how about this? This overwhelming despair! Does it make you dizzy from excitement?
Can't believe this.
What's this?
And how many Monamis are left to challenge my army of 10 with a power of 16 strong? You don't have to say anything, I know. Let's see. You just have 10 more left, right? I know everything. I am the conqueror of the new world.
I can't lose.
I won't give up. Even if I have no chance of winning,
It's okay, Monami. Well,
it's not about giving up, do you know?
let's believe in them.
Let's believe in everyone and leave the rest to them. But
Right?
Damn it.
what the hell is going on? I do not know for certain, but the only thing I can say is...
Please listen!
Monokuma is an enemy of the Future Foundation.
Like...
Does that mean there's another organization that's our enemy besides the Future Foundation?
This is bad.
We're in this situation because we're caught up in this dispute between these two organizations? I have a feeling that maybe the Future Foundation is not the enemy.
Damn it!
Okay, that's it. Let's just leave that talk for later. Because the punishment time's gonna start. Oh no. Hold on, just a little more. Just a little more time. To wait or not to wait, that is the question. But which will cause more despair? That's the real question. If you think about it, you'd know, right? There's no way I'd wait. But I haven't.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Hajime. Regardless, there's nothing else I can say. I'm not allowed to say anything more than I already have. Not that
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
For Chiaki Nanami, the ultimate gamer!
Special bleeding service!
And for Monami too.
Huh?
Why Monami? It's just a 2-for-1 special. I could have killed that thing anytime I wanted since she's not a student. And also, I don't need anybody that will defy me anymore. And also, I remember now. I'm an only child.
That is...
What is that? It's okay. Even if I'm here, I'd just be a burden anyway. And not just that. I've decided to believe in everyone.
You guys, I'm sorry about so many things. I'm sorry for lying to you.
Chiaki.
I'm sorry. I couldn't protect you to the very end.
Just one last time, let me say something that makes me sound like a teacher. There's no need to be a hero. You don't have to force yourself just to make people acknowledge you. When you do that, you end up blaming yourself, blaming other people, and feeling jealous of everyone. But still, it doesn't have to be like that. Even if people don't acknowledge you, you just have to be someone that you can be proud of. 'Cause you yourself are your biggest supporter. If you can learn to love yourself, that love will continue to support you for the rest of your life. Love, love.
Oh my gosh.
Bye, everyone.
No.
It's okay. A shining future will always be waiting for you. It's true. It's absolutely true. 'Cause I know.
Chiaki.
Bye-bye. Please don't forget about your teacher.
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
No, don't do this. Not Chiaki. It's definitely gonna be game related. What's going to happen now? Is that all the 10 Monomies? A tank? What is going on here? Please insert coin. It is game related. Space Invaders! There goes one Monomi. This isn't good. Chiaki! It says exit! Get out of there! Oh crap, it's a giant Pac-Man! Hurry, Chiaki! Now what? What is going on now? What the heck? Oh no, not Tetris! I don't see any way she can get out of there. Chiaki! No, 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 no! No! Chiaki! God damn it! No, I don't hate Tetris, but this... I don't want to see this. My chest hurts too.
Don't believe
Good gracious,
it.
that was such a big surprise. As for Chiaki, she regularly took on the role of point man during the class trials, as did Nagito too.
What?
And not only was she the traitor, she was Nagito's killers too.
Phew.
Oh well, don't worry about it. There won't be any more situations where you'll need to rely on them.
Huh?
Wait, does that mean... Now that the annoying rabbit is gone as well, all of the obstacles that have been keeping us stuck on this island are completely gone.
Hey!
Are you serious? We can finally leave this island?
I shall now present.
Yep! Congratulations! With this, I shall announce the end of the killing school trip. For you 5 who survived until now, I shall give you the right to graduate. Thank you for all your hard work. Are you really okay with that? What do you mean? There's still 2 days left. If you were acting like your usual self, you would be setting things up so another killing happens right away. You're right. Stop it! What are you saying? What if Mr. Monokuma changes his mind? Also, you said you 5 like you were emphasizing that part. Does the number of people matter more than their remaining time? That's why you're saying it's the end already, even though there are still 2 days left, right?
Huh?
It matters that there are 5 people left? Are you planning to make a volleyball team?
Stupid fool!
You need 6 people for volleyball! That's not important right now. Don't stay quiet, say something! What is your actual purpose? You're a real enemy and an enemy of the Future Foundation, so what's your true identity?
Hey,
If the Future Foundation is the world ender, then I will end the new world that the Future Foundation has created. Huh?
No, no!
Well, you just have to look forward to the rest after the countdown ends. That timer has almost reached 0. If it reaches 0, everything will end. The future Foundation's lame plan will be nothing but toilet bubbles. What does that mean? And when that time comes, you'll know everything. You'll see all of your questions answered in one go. And then you guys will find out for yourselves just how messed up this new world is.
Hey.
A new world? Don't go saying new shit all of a sudden.
Yep.
Well, just think of the remaining 2 days until the countdown reaches 0 as a bonus. While you're at it, you should enjoy your life on this tropical island to the fullest. Because once you leave this island, your hopeless lives back home will be waiting for you. What could this mean? Can't believe this. So everyone was just lying there still? He was sleeping in for the whole 2 days? Looks like everything is about it. What is everything anyway? What is going to happen here? And not just that, if we're really leaving, then where are we going? To Hope's Peak Academy? Oh boy. The last night of Jabberwock Island. And there's the countdown. Eight hours, 55 minutes, and 20 seconds left. Fun dream. About your childhood? Huh? Uh-oh. Ah! What the heck? What the heck? What's happening?
Hello there.
What? Chiaki? Hajime, good timing. Good timing? What do you mean?
See?
Remember Nagito's video message that we found at the factory? Yeah, when we were dealing with the bomb ruckus. What about it?
Well?
Apparently there was more to that message inside that laptop. Huh?
Yep.
We weren't able to see until a day or so had passed. Apparently it was locked by a timer. Did he set it up so we won't be able to watch it until after the class trial? Why would he do that?
Perhaps.
Maybe Nagito planned to leave this as a will. Nagito's will? Where is it right now? We were just planning to meet at the restaurant and watch it together. Got it, the restaurant. Wait, how's Chiaki alive? What's going on? This is getting weird. I'm just gonna wait until the chapter is over. But yeah, how's Chiaki alive? Okay. All four of them are there. Hey, you're late. Is it true? Nagito really left another message? Kneel before Miss Sonia and thank her. She was the one who found it. I was going for a walk with Gundam's hamster and I found it when I stopped by the factory.
Listen well.
What the heck? Gundam? A coincidence, you say? Wrong. That is the will of causality guiding you. Huh? Why would Miss Sonia be going for a walk with Gundam? I never allowed that. What?
Damn right.
So anyway, let's hurry up and play it. Yeah, you're right. Why am I seeing Gundam all of a sudden now? Oh, whatever.
I wonder who's watching this message.
Is it the traitor from the Future Foundation? If so, congratulations. It looks like it ended the way I hoped it would. Ended the way he hoped it would?
Damn it.
Nagito was trying to kill everyone except the traitor. Damn it. It was just as Monokuma said.
Hey!
So, he really set up the traitor as a killer? And he even tried to make them survive the trial? But why would he do that? But now the fake Byakuya? Enough with the useless talk. It appears there's still more. What is happening? Are we hallucinating? But if everyone but the traitor is watching this video,
How unfortunate.
then unfortunately, I guess I lost. That outcome is the complete opposite of the hope I believed in. Well, not that it matters to me anymore. I mean, no matter what the outcome is, it doesn't matter for a dropout like me.
Now then.
Let's put this meaningless introduction aside and get down to business. Since I don't know who I'm talking to, I'm going to speak so that both sides will understand. First of all, you might be wondering why I did what I did. Well, I just took action after talking about it for so long. The special prize in the final dead room allowed me to learn a certain truth. It would be troublesome if everyone found out, so I already disposed of that page. But anyway, I was totally surprised at me. What the heck? The Future Foundation's traitor must have known that truth all along. And so, I was able to learn the truth about this world and resolved to take action immediately. I shouldn't have made fun of Hajime. Deep down, I always wanted to become a protagonist myself. What the heck is happening? But now that I know that truth, as I look back on Monokuma's actions, I'm starting to see what he's planning. By giving us information about the island's mystery and the Future Foundation, he's raising all your hopes. But only so he could lead you to unimaginable despair. Plus, Monokuma's trying to show that despair to someone. Perhaps that someone is... What the heck is going on? Jeez, what a hopeless truth. Who is Monokuma's true identity? How could they come up with a plan like that?
Now then.
But that's enough reflecting on the past. Let's talk about the future now. If you want to escape Monokuma's plan, there's a specific place you need to go to. The key to enter this place is that message you found on Nezumi Castle. The password.
Well...
Normally you need to find a bunch of steps to enter that place, but since that message get rid of those steps, you could think of an Easter egg or something. That was probably left by someone other than Monokuma or Monami. But that has nothing to do with me. You guys what the heck's happening? I had to hide this until my plan came to an end. But I guess now's a nice time to announce it, right? So then, I'll announce the password. 11037? Leon's name? That is the password that was written in Nezumi Castle. You have to use that to enter that specific place. That's the only way you can escape Monokuma. I feel like I've been talking forever, but that's all for me. With this, my duty is fulfilled. I believe my actions will become the foundation of this world's hope. And if that really happens, praise me. Tell others what I've accomplished. Erect a bronze statue of me. Respect me.
Please call me the ultimate hope.
You're not the ultimate hope. So this is Nagito's final message. That 11037 number that Nagito said was the password. And now Mahiro is here? There's no mistaking it. That's the password to enter that ancient ruin.
Hey.
Jackie, now. You better hurry, I think. Let's go before the countdown reaches 0. You're right, let's go. Why is everyone just here alive and well? Well, what the heck? What's going on? Now everything's snowing? What? What is going on here? It's like everything's glitching. Is the game broken? Is something going on? I think the game's broken, guys. Just what the heck is happening in this game? Somehow, it is quite nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
Is it really safe to go inside? What's gonna be in there?
You are a boy, right?
And now I'm out here like, it's so unreliable to be freaked out by a light like that. You're a man, aren't you? Nekomaru? There's also that countdown. There's no time to stand around.
I'm gonna do it!
Damn right. It's our last chance to get inside. Mikan! I'm starting to feel nauseous from the frills, the chills, the kills.
Thanks for the...
Teru? If you're gonna let it out, why not do it in the Tupperware I keep it with me? Don't!
Dumbass!
Hey, now's not the time to fuck around.
Young master.
Peko? It's going to be alright. You don't have to worry. I will protect my young master. Now then, let's go forward together.
Shut
Hell,
up.
don't treat me like a kid.
This is your leader's
Believe that hope lies beyond this point. That is your leader's order. Oink, 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 oink.
What?
What was that? I told her to do only understand piggy talk. I said, you're so cool in piggy talk.
In the name of my family.
I'm going to kill you.
Hajime.
The password, please. What is happening? Alright. We just have to input 11037,
It's gonna
right?
be fine.
There's no need to worry. The only thing beyond this point is a shining future. Now then, let's open the door to the future. 11037. That's correct. What's happening right now? What the heck? What is this?
Is this a trial ground? But why am I at a trial ground?
It sure looks like a trial ground, but the vibe is way different than the one from before.
Tell me about it.
By the way...
Huh?
Where did everyone go?
Everyone?
Yeah, everyone else is missing. Something's wrong. What the heck? The game is broken. I thought Undertale was the only thing that does that. Or Doki Doki Literature Club. It's like everything is glitching. What is happening in this world? The countdown. What's happening with this? What the heck? Stage clear. What is going on? Even the title is glitching. This is Doki Doki. 5 students left. What is happening with this game all of a sudden? I got Chiaki's backpack. After this chapter, I think I'm gonna end it right here, guys. This was a bit overwhelming for me. Heading to the school trip, Chapter 0. It would be wrong to say it was swimming, but I can't pause this. I have to keep the thing going. I remember his name was shaking from side to side. But I did save, so... well, let's just finish this scene first. What is going on here? Person who was loved by talent, detecting race. Boring. What the? Do you like ships? Nagito? You look like you were having fun, so that's what I assumed. You do like ships, right? Ships? Ah, that's right. That's right. That's it. So this is a ship. You just realized that now? Is it really that fun? Is it really that funny? Hey, if you want, care to talk a little? The silence was starting to bore me. The hell? Nice to meet you. I'm Nagito Komaeda. Anyway, lucky me. It's been a while since anyone was willing to talk to me. So to share a room with a person like that... Yep, I'm definitely lucky. Lucky? Ah, so that's your talent then? What a boring talent. A boring talent, huh? Well, that's exactly what it is. But for someone I'm meeting for the first time to say that so suddenly... That's because I have luck as well. Huh? Even I possess a talent as boring as luck. Possess, huh? I'm starting to get really interested. Who are you? You're obviously from Hope's Peak Academy too, right? So you're one of us? Ah, but that's weird. This is the first time I've ever seen you. Hey, can you tell me why you're here? How did you end up here? How boring. Ah, sorry. I'm often told I'm terrible at making conversation. Not you. This world. Huh? This world is full of boring people. People who lack talent stick together and oppress those who do possess talent. Even though they know how they're insignificant, they don't try to acknowledge their true superiors. They are profoundly desperate to drag them down to their net level. What the heck is this grim conversation? And because of these bastards, this world has come to a deadlock. This world has stopped evolving. How boring. Well, this world is shaped by the will of the majority. It makes sense that it bends to those who lack talent. That's why we're in our present situation. Perhaps. Does that have anything to do with the reason you're here? Boring people make no contributions to this world. Not even a speck of dust. That's why my teachers taught me that a certain degree of selection must be performed. Looks like they had high expectations for you, huh? That's completely different from me. But what are you planning to do? Now that you've ended up like this, there's nothing you can do, right? Listen well. Using people is a talent too. It is now my turn to use that person, just as they used me in the past. That person. Are you talking about ultimate despair? What? But how? I mean, they've already... I have it with me. The contribution that person left to me. Even now it rests in my pocket. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm definitely lucky. I can't believe I'm speaking with someone as amazing as you. What the hell? Then will I be able to see her again? What the hell is that? Why does he have a girl's hands? Why does he have fake nails? Why does this remind me of Junko? Will I be able to see the person I hate with every fiber of my being again? And this time, will I be able to kill her this time? The person I hate so much? Hate? Then explain your hand. Ah, this? The end of that bandage is a woman's hand, right? Isn't it amazing? I can't move it, of course. I mean, it's not my hand after all. But even now, it still hasn't rotten. Hey, Maybe that means it's becoming one with me. Isn't it amazing? I have successfully become one with ultimate despair, my sworn enemy. I see. So you savaged the body. You really are a boring person. I don't want you to misunderstand. I just see her as my enemy, you know? Because she's my sworn enemy. Because I hate her so much. That's why I took her power. And for that Wait, huh? Do I hate her? Huh, that's strange. Huh. Look out the window. We're finally here. You're starting to see it too, right? That's Jabberwock Island, isn't it? Isn't it exciting? I wonder what's going to happen on that island once we get there. What's going to happen? I can already predict what will happen. Huh? I already know because I am loved by talent. But no matter what happens, it's of no concern to me. I will not be able to participate in what lies ahead. Really? I don't really understand, but I guess we have to part ways for a while. That's disappointing. We seem to get along pretty well. Hey, can I see you again? There's no reason we'll ever meet again. After all, you are boring. Your talent, your thoughts, your entire existence is boring to me. Jeez. You really don't play along, do you? What the heck? Well, that was short. Alright. This is where we end our stream, guys. Seriously, that last trial took a lot out of me. Save the game right here. And we'll continue this tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching through this very sad trial. I couldn't believe what was happening. I did not expect this conclusion. How am I supposed to like Nagito after everything he's done? But at least he provided us with a way to get out of there, I think. Jeez. I just have no words. But maybe we'll find our answers tomorrow. So we're probably going to end the game this week. So we'll see. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I did. So until tomorrow, this is the Keylid Soul Lord, signing off.